Shalom, my Art Hotel. Namaste. Free the land, beloved. Y'all know Vicki coined this phrase. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Who says it, family? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Who coined that? My name is Vicki Dillard, and I'm a proud contributor here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com, the network for melanated people just like you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our broadcast today. We are so pleased that you have joined us today. Of course, we are here live and direct. Apparently, there are no notifications that have gone out yet, family. So I'm going to ask that as you come in giving us the thumbs up, thumbs up. Be sure to like and share. When you share this broadcast, when you give us the big thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, it makes it more likely that other folk will know that we're here. And our goal is to be proactive in elevating our own voices. We are out of our minds. You would be out of your mind if you would expect your open enemy to do all of the elevation of your voice and pushing of your message. Talk black to me. So we're taking our message, our lives into our own hands. Somebody talk black to me. Somebody talk black to me. So we want you to give us a big thumbs up, thumbs up. Share, share, share. Share, 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 share. So you all know a lot of times on the network, of course, there are other contributors here. So I don't get as much marketing and stuff like that. You are my main marketer. Somebody talk black to me. And I never want you to lose sight of that. And today I got on my literal blue cake dress. Y'all see my beautiful blue cake dress on? One of my supporters just said, "You're the real Wonder Woman." Talk black to me. I want you to know there's a prophetic reason I have on my blue cape. I'm ready to defend our brother, Kyrie Irving. Somebody talk black to me. I'm ready to defend any black person that's willing to stand up and declare that they have the right to choose and not to be re-enslaved again. Somebody tell everybody that would dare encroach upon our rights. It's that serious. They may try to laugh about it. Somebody talk black to me. They may try to make fun of it and downplay it. I see y'all putting the blue hearts in the chat. They may try to downplay it. They may try to say, "Oh, it's not that serious." They may try to say, "Well, you've taken previous juices before." Y'all know this today's show is not really even about that. Y'all know that, right? Today is about slavery. Today's show is about slavery. Today's show is about black empowerment. Today's show is about the right to choose. Talk black to me. Don't get it twisted. The Vicki show today is about the right to choose. See, we're not going to get into the details of that other stuff. We already know what our open enemy is trying to do by trying to prevent, frustrate, and foil our messages. Talk black to me. Are y'all hearing me today? Thank you for the blue hearts, beloved, in the chat. I got my literal cape dress on because I am caping. I am being the Wonder Woman on behalf of our people and being a voice for the voiceless. Now, today is going to truly, literally be a brief war briefing. So, family, come on in, giving us the big thumbs up, share, share, share. Again, I'm early today. No notifications have gone out. Instagram, I want you to share this live with at least 5 people. Instagram, right now. I see you coming on in Instagram. Y'all share the message right now with 5 of the people that you know, 5 people that are your friends, 5 people that are your followers. Instagram, I want you to share, 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 thumbs up, Facebook, YouTube, and any other platform where this show might be played. Again, thank you all for playing my clips. Thank you all for retweeting the Vicki Show, my quotes, and different things of that nature. You are the one, the Black Grassroots, BGR, the V-Hive in particular, and the Bumblebee. That's our young supporters that make the Vicki Show. I'm not the Vicki Show. We are the Vicki Show. So on the count of 3, share, share, share. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Let everybody know that Vicki is on, and we're getting ready to talk about your Aunt Jemele Hill and your Step and Fetch Smith, affectionately, because we show respect, affectionately known amongst Black Grass Society as Jemele Hill, their government name apparently, Jemele Hill and Stephen A. Smith. We've got, again, to begin to talk about the false prophets, the big loud mouth voices for white supremacy that's undermining Black people. Today's show, beloved, is not about cocoa. Today's show is not about vacations. Somebody say we respect the platforms. And even though there is still technically room to talk and discuss certain things, you all know that the Vicki show, we cross our T's, dot our I's. We're very circumspect and we're careful, beloved, to show respect. I teach you to go to cdc.gov to do your research. I don't teach you to run from stuff. And I also teach you to go to noi.org and look at the 2-part series called Beyond Tuskegee. Talk Black to me. I said, talk Black to me. Talk Black to me. Now, what is today's show about? Instagram, I'm going to need you to come on over to Fly Nubian Queen Instagram. Come on over to Fly Nubian Queen on YouTube, and also come on over. You can reach us there. You can get the direct link to FlyNubianQueenTV.com, and you can reach us there. Today's show is about the right to choose. Somebody put that in there. You all know I coined that phrase early on. I'm seeing people all over the country picking up that right to choose because we were one of the first to compare it to women saying that they have the right for an abortion. They have the right to choose what they do with their bodies, and the government doesn't have authority over them. So I'm the one that helped to start that, and you helped to spread that. I want us to continue to use that narrative, right to choose. In addition to the right to choose, I also reminded you that when it comes down to things related to your medical health, normally the normal protocol with medical issues is that they suggest and they encourage second opinions and alternative opinions. But for some reason concerning this issue, alternative opinions, second opinions, tertiary opinions, and the like are discouraged. Somebody say suspect. We believe, beloved, that by you offering Black folks bags of weed, usurping the parents' authority and giving children $100 to do you know what, we believe you giving free rides and cutting the checks and giving bags of groceries is suspect because we see that in every area where Black folks are suffering, you don't offer similar things. Talk Black to me. It's the tactics. We find it suspect that you would do pimp commercials, trap house commercials on behalf of the Jews. We find it suspect that you would call Madea to cake for you. We find it suspect that celebrities and high-profile people and influencers are sounding the alarm saying that you guys offered them money. We find it suspect that under pressure after we expose the White House going after Rissa Islam and going after why am I drawing a blank? Nicki Minaj, the White House was forced to admit that they contact other high-profile influencers on their behalf to push their agenda. Talk Black to me. So that means that some of the people, per the White House, I said per the White House, per Jen Psaki. How many of y'all know Jen Psaki? Per Jen Psaki. She is the press secretary. She said it is completely normal that the White House would make phone calls and reach out to high-profile people for their agenda and their narratives. So some of the stuff that high-profile people who have access to the masses and access to hundreds of millions of minds, it's not in many cases organic that they're influencing you. The White House admitted that they tapped those individuals to push their agenda. Somebody talk Black to me. But in this instance, we're dealing with athletes who are gods, not that white boy who won that one-off boxing match. That don't even matter. White people been having all kinds of intermittent victories because their time is short. But the dominant winners, talk Black to me, even under hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years of oppression, we beating the brakes off of y'all. I'm not getting ready to talk about some aberration, some exception to the rule, and God knows what other kind of stuff he may or may not be involved in for that madness. Talk Black to me. Are y'all hearing me today? I want to talk about our right to choose. I want to talk about the fact that alternative opinions and educating yourself is important. And I also want to continue to give you talking points to let you know that these funny looking people that told you where you took previous juices for other stuff before you were enrolling your children, y'all, you had to do X, Y, and Z before that. This is the same thing. Well, we said no this time. And somebody say, this is my body, my choice. That's no justification, slowness. Plus, new information and more evidence has come out. And we're learning more. We're exercising our right to choose. I'm not going to get into details of that right now. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, share, share, share. Trying to shadow ban us right now, family. Y'all share this broadcast and give us a big thumbs up. Instagram, get ready to come on over to Fly Nubian Queen. In the meantime, family, I want to let you all know that I'm doing an explosive, powerful webinar. Mark your calendars. Are you ready? Sunday, October 24th. Sunday, October 24th, 2 p.m. Eastern. That's in a week and a few days. I'm getting ready to reveal to you a direct DNA messenger code that I supernaturally received. And because of the sensitive and powerful nature of what I'm going to share, I'm not going to discuss it here. It's in a private environment in a webinar. You can access the webinar and register today ASAP at MissVickiTV.com. That's MissVickiTV.com. MissVickiTV.com. The link is in the chat. I'm going to reveal to you the true messenger code, what I was specifically told and given. And we're going to engage in an activation. I want you to know that you have a royal bloodline, and there are secrets that are within you that most of us don't even know how to access. The stuff that's going on right now in the world is interrelated to that, and I'm going to prove it to you in no limit of time. If you are not magical, if you are not spiritual, and you want to mock this isn't for you. Just hush your mouth, or you can be a part of the block party. But for people who wants to see a shift in their lives, in their protection, in their family, in their increase on the planet, this is for you. MissVickiTV.com. MissVickiTV.com. Get yours today. Mr. Hotel said, I got my seat October 24th. I know that's right. Be willing to invest in yourself, because these divine DNA codes that I'm going to reveal to you is going to be well worth it because of the results you're going to get in your life. If you're looking for solutions, it's going to affect every area. I say it with all confidence because this did not come from me. You all know I only move in signs and wonders if you do what I say and if you apply the principle in the way I tell you to apply the principle. Don't make fun and don't mock supernatural and metaphysical stuff when your normal, logical life is laughable and lacking. See, mere mortals can't laugh at people who are supernatural because your life is in shambles. God, today. And when you're Black, you're understanding that you're more than what meets the eye. Go to MissVickiTV.com. This webinar is the greatest supernatural wisdom you're going to ever know. I stand on that. And besides that, I channeled this information and Spirit gave me confirmation later. MissVickiTV.com. This is about solutions and codes. Talk Black to me. Everything you see came from everything you can't see. So that means by you tapping into the supernatural, this has practical effects in your life. I'm talking about wisdom. I'm talking about other advantages. MissVickiTV.com. Invest in yourself today. MissVickiTV.com. This is for an elite group. And if you had any sense, you would join my ClubVicki.com family. We're not going to do the regular mastermind today, but I'm going to make one available for you today. This is a separate issue now. Every Wednesday, I do ClubVicki.com live. Today, your course is going to be under curriculum. So be on the lookout for when the email comes to let you know when it's going to be available. It's still powerful. And you all know I answer your questions later on. So the ClubVicki.com family, stay tuned for your emails later on today to let you know when your lecture today will be uploaded. Y'all know I don't leave you hanging. I always do a makeup, or I'm going to put it up in a different place on Club Vicki. Talk Black to me. But if you want to be a part of a webinar for an exclusive group, you all are sitting here talking about some Illuminati. Beloved, do you know, Black family, there's an Illuminati in a city within you? Talk Black to me. There's a greater power in you that you've been made ignorant of, drunk to. They've made toxic and kept you ignorant of. MissVickiTV.com. Join today. You better do whatever you can. because I know the information I'm giving you didn't come from me. It came from a higher realm. And you test it over the next 28 days from when I release the information come Sunday, October 24th, Sunday, October 24th. I put it together quickly because I was impressed and led to do it because this is supernatural. MissVickiTV.com. Register today. Go to purchase store, MissVickiTV.com. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Even what we're talking about today with Jemele Hill and Stephen A. Smith trying to destroy the career of Kyrie Irving. Here's another talking point. I want you guys to tag Stephen A. Smith, tag Jemele Hill on Twitter, on social, on Instagram, wherever else you can. Let them know that we're watching them. Let them know we're not going to let them get away with it. You need to contact your Congressional Black Caucus and others to let them know what we told you to talk about is cut the check. The only thing you need to be talking about that Black folk need to do is get on code and demand of white supremacist America to cut the check. We're talking about reparations. We're talking about them holding white supremacists accountable. We're talking about putting together a Marshall Plan just for Black people. You ain't talking about nothing but what we tell your funny looking self to talk about. Now, why am I talking about step and fetch? When you begin to research step and fetch, you will understand that step and fetch is about a caricature that was used for white supremacy. It was about a Black, particularly Black man, who was a mocking caricature, stepping and fetching, shucking and jiving for white supremacy. So for some of you all that don't know, I have to let you know where these funny looking individuals, these entities like Stephen A. Smith come from. Just like I told you where Roland Martin came from. You all understand that Roland's name, the etymology, the root word of the word Roland is ro, R-O. This is from the dictionary, not the dictionary. I have to always tell this for new people that don't know. Thumbs up, share, 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 family. You all are my marketers. I have to remind you often about the etymologies of these funny looking people that are Black looking, but that don't behave, that don't have the energy and the spirit of Black. Roland Martin, root word ro, comes from the word roll, round, rotund, Black to me. Hence the name Roland. He was found by a river somewhere by a little 2-3-year-old white supremacist little boy that was playing at a park. I got to remind you guys of this because some of you all confuse these different entities, these subterrestrials, not terrestrials, not extraterrestrials. These are subterrestrials. These are things that come underground. Little white supremacist little boy was at the park. His mama was looking for him. She was frantic. She found him by the river at a park by this round, malleable substance. And he said, "Mother, what is it?" She says, "I don't know, son. What is it? I see somebody just registered for it. Somebody else registered. MissVickiTV.com. Your life will never be the same." Y'all know I don't play when it comes down to this supernatural revelation. MissVickiTV.com. Sunday, October 24th. Because when I cut it off, I'm cutting it off. This is for an elite group. And I'm giving you specific instructions and an activation. It's about your DNA cell codes. Talk Black to me. Listen. What is it? What would we call it? Because it was round. He said, I know. We'll call it Ro-Ro. Talk Black to me. That's where he got his name, Roland, Uncle Roland. Uncle Ro-Ro. Talk Black to me. So they bounced him into the car. And she said, "Son, I don't know what would we feed it. The only thing that we have is dog food." Likewise, step and fetch Stephen A. Smith, who works for ESPN. This anti-Black Uncle Ruckus, shucker and jiver. This is again from the dictionary, not the dictionary, from the dictionary, not the dictionary. Stephen A. Smith, Stephen, root word, step, God today, step. S-T-E-P, step. Root word comes from the phrase step and fetch. Talk black to me. Do you understand? These entities, these things are not like us. They just look like us. Somebody say that's the difference between a wheat and a tare. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Well, Stephen A. Smith is sitting up here saying, in essence, that Kyrie Irving's refusal to do you know what is him being selfish. Stephen A. Smith is calling this free-thinking black man a slave. Talk black to me. Aunt Jemele Hill, also known as Jemele Hill. I've had to give her this everlasting work in times past because of how she uses her platforms for white people. You got to understand, because today is a quick, brief war briefing. She and Step and Fetch Stephen Smith are working to destroy a black man's career, particularly Aunt Jemima, because her career was destroyed. How many of you all remember when she used to, watch this, used to, somebody watch this. How many of y'all remember when Aunt Jemele Hill used to work for ESPN? Somebody say used to. How many of y'all know the white supremacists helped to destroy her career? Now, she loves to talk about how she quit, but they made the environment so untenable. She had to get her little welfare check pennies and get the heck up out of Dodge. So when you are bone and biscuit, and when master destroys your career, sometimes some of you bitter Beckys, wannabes, operate in the same energy because your career was destroyed. You sit up here trying to destroy another black man's career in hopes that you will still get a whiff of a biscuit. But what you guys got to also understand is I had to do some for real research. You all sometimes tell me, Vicki, your energy is so powerful. You all tell me that my scholarship, this is your words, not mine, is unmatched. All these other wonderful things. And thank you so much. But I had to do some other kind of real scholarly research before I came to you today. I just can't come to my people any kind of way. What scholarly research, Vicki, did you have to do on Aunt Jemele Hill? Well, first of all, beloved, I had to go to the essence of Aunt Jemima. God today. Instagram, if you want to hear the essence of Aunt Jemima, you got to come on over, beloved, to flynubianqueentv.com. Instagram, come on over to flynubianqueentv.com because I need to use this device. I need to share this powerful research that I just did concerning Aunt Jemima. God today. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Instagram, share this live. And Instagram, go over to MissVickiTV.com. Register today for my ancestral codes, your royal bloodline, secret VIP webinar, October 25th. Go to MissVickiTV.com. Somebody put it in my Instagram chat. How do I do it? In here. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. YouTube. Okay. Am I doing it? I think I just pinned it. MissVickiTV.com, Instagram. I put it there for you. Instagram, go there now and register. Make the investment in yourself and your family. Your life will never be the same. I pinned it for you, Instagram. Go there now. Tell everybody you know. Share the information. October 24th. You only got a few days to register. Now watch, register. The research I had to do with Aunt Jemele Hill is, first of all, let you all know historically. How many of you all know that Aunt Jemima, the image on Aunt Jemima, the now pancake mix, the biscuit mix, underwent a makeover? First of all, the original Aunt Jemimas looked completely and totally house slavish with the rag. They intentionally made Aunt Jemima very, very dark and very, very, very juicy, chunky. She's a thick woman, the original Aunt Jemimas. But that was a particular image and reason why they did that. Now, some of you might be wondering, why is it during antebellum time? Why is it just at the end of slavery and the beginning of a new form of slavery for Black folks in terms of the convict leasing, in terms of the Black codes, in terms of sharecropping, in terms of the new Jim Crow that would come after? How many of you all understand that they put the image of a very slave-looking Black woman on biscuit ingredients. When I did my research, I found out that there was psychology behind it. Where are my intelligent Black people? Some of y'all don't know this. This is the reason why I tell you your open enemy knows you better than you know yourself. When you're compelled to buy stuff, you don't even understand that the lighting they use, the colors they use, the music they use is a part of the spell to lure you into doing it. You all don't even understand that the symbols that they use in their commercials is meant to lure you. And it appeals to your subconscious mind. So when I sold out of my keys, my magic keys, my charge keys, that's the reason why I provided you with the symbol of the key to unlock internal wisdom that's within your subconscious self, but to reprogram you in a positive way. You all don't even know that most of you all are remote controlled, and 90 to 95% of your action comes from your subconscious mind. They know you better than you know yourself. You think you're thinking your own thoughts. They're using symbolism, colors, music, and all kinds of stuff. And you think you're so smart, and you don't even understand that they're pimping yourself. Talk black to me. On the count of 3, YouTube, hit that thumbs up button. 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Share, 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 share this broadcast. Now, watch this. With the Aunt Jemima imagery that constantly changed from being a very overweight, dark-skinned woman with a literal rag on her head, with the attire as a house slave who was a cook, a house worker, a domestic, they intentionally used that because they found out that white folk in particular, when the Aunt Jemima biscuit mix came out, sold in large numbers because white folks identified with the slave image. It took them back to the glory days. That's facts. That's research. That's history. Talk black to me. Did you all know that? The reason white folks were buying up the Aunt Jemima biscuitry is because that imagery appealed to them when they once ruled over us and we were cooking their food. It made them feel like they were large and in charge. Yes, it was subliminal messaging. Exactly. That's your Aunt Jemele Hill. She uses her platforms for white people to appeal to them and against black people. But that's not all. Instagram, come on over to Fly Nubian Queen. Before you come on to Fly Nubian Queen Instagram, y'all go on to MissVickiTV.com, register for my October 24th Ancestor Secret Codes and Activation webinar. Miss Vicki TV, Miss Vicki TV, MISSVICKI-TV. I see somebody else just joined ClubVicki.com as well. That's a different mastermind. Now, Club Vicki is different from Miss Vicki TV. You're not going to be able to access the webinar from there, beloved. This is a different thing now. You got to go to MissVickiTV.com. Even though you should register at ClubVicki.com, you all know that I push that so much. So that's a good thing too. Okay, I'm uploading this on my Instagram page. While I'm doing that, family, and I'm getting ready to cue what I want you to listen to. Thumbs up, share, share, share. Thumbs up, share, share, share. Thumbs up, share, share, share. You can tag Kyrie. You can tag black bloggers, white bloggers, publications, business persons, influencers, high profile people. Don't treat slavery. Today's show is about black empowerment. Don't treat our show and our platforms and our power like we're just average. Are y'all hearing me today? Don't do that. All right, family. Now watch this. Why am I talking about this today? Because, beloved, let's start with Aunt Jemima. Why do you call her Aunt Jemima, Vicki? Why are you calling her a tool for white supremacy? Look at this headline look at this headline of Aunt Jemima, this biscuit, this whole biscuit. What you're looking at is a biscuit. It's a bone and biscuit. Of course, there are different kinds of biscuits. Biscuits for human beings, biscuits for terriers, God, today, and canines and stuff. I'm not calling them out their names. I'm just saying sometimes your actions aren't really in line with being a sensible and civilized human being. So Jemele Hill calls herself being Aunt Jemima to publicly rebuke and criticize our brother Kyrie Irving and trying to tell him to be responsible over you know what. Remember, today is not about the you know what. Today is about slavery. Today is about the right to choose. And today is about how Black folk are working to destroy successful careers and reputations of other Black people for white people. This is what we call white people's Black people. Today is about how your bones and biscuits are trying to destroy the careers of other Black people. This is the reason why Jemele Hill's funny looking self is Aunt Jemima. But a part of the other research that I did not tell you I was doing. Are y'all hearing me? Before I came on, I had to do my due diligence. She's a biscuit. Pancakes are so that. Talk Black. We're talking about biscuits and from me to let you know what's at stake. Looking. Talk Black to me. When you're looking, this is what I posted on my Instagram page. At Aunt Jemima. Y'all see Aunt Jemima right there? Will this turn? No, it won't turn. When you're looking at Aunt Jemima right here, what you're in essence looking at, all of this that you're looking at right here is made up of, are y'all ready? God, today. Enriched bleached flour. Y'all ain't ready. Baking powder. Salt and sugar. That's what that is. Why y'all laughing at me? That image that you just saw. Because see, I got to do my research. I can't just come to my family any kind of way. I got to let you know what you're looking at. This biscuit, what you're looking at. Somebody say this is enriched flour. God, today. It's salt. It's sugar. Are y'all hearing me today? Thumbs up, share, share, share. What you're looking at right there had the nerve to publicly use her platform and listen to what she said. Listen to what she said, family. Where's my, here it is. Aunt Jemima. Because Kyrie is such a thoughtful person, I really want him to look at the bigger picture here. Sports analyst, podcaster, and journalist Jemele Hill took to the airwaves on MSNBC to talk about the issue of the few current BA players who remain you know what. Because Kyrie is such a thoughtful person, I really want him to look at the bigger picture here. The bigger picture is that the you know what has disproportionately impacted his community. Now, first of all, when you have a biscuit out there, what did I say? What did I tell you you're looking at when you're looking at Aunt Jemele Hill? When you have flour, baking soda, salt, and sugar, talk black to me, sitting out there telling an intelligent black animated man, an intelligent, successful black man who has a long history of activism. This is not the first time that Kyrie Irving has taken a stand. Y'all need to research him. This flour, this baking powder, this salt and sugar that you're looking at, this bleached, enriched flour, that is Aunt Jemima, is sitting there being condescending and talking crazy about a black man, saying that she hopes that he's thoughtful enough to look at the bigger picture. So when you have somebody out there like her saying such things, it is to treat him like he's stupid and calling him a dumb black man who cannot think for himself. I told you guys before, some of you work in careers where other people's lives might be destroyed and in danger if you are not professional and do your job right. Right, family? How many of you all are airline are pilots that watch me? How many of you all are bus drivers, subway drivers, train drivers? How many of you are inspectors? How many of you all work for governments, local governments, and cities, to where if you don't do your job right and make sure that when somebody is going to do construction or to build, that they don't bust a gas pipe that could blow up an entire city? How many of you all are medical workers in any capacity? How many of you all work in careers where if you don't do your job right, somebody's life might be destroyed? How many of you all are mothers and fathers who managed to raise 5 and 6 and 7 and 10 human beings? How many of you all are grandfathers and grandmothers? You managed to make life altering decisions for your children and grandchildren. You who are so intelligent and powerful, you who are chemists, you who are professionals, name some other types of jobs. There are many other jobs. They're now telling you, who raise whole human beings, you who make decisions, life and death decisions, you who are healthcare workers. No doctor was around, no scientist was around. I was known for many years going into nursing homes. Before the you know what started, I had to stop because of my own autoimmune illness. For years, I had to slow down going into places and doing work for my own health. God willing, I'll be able to do it again. I work with a lot of home healthcare worker type people. How many of you all know that home healthcare folk that wipe up the feces of the elders, the urine of the elders, that clean their homes? I see people in there saying that you all are nurses, and put your careers in here. Daycare workers. Say it again. Where people's lives are in your hand. How many of you all know that those home healthcare workers, those daycare workers, stopped a little toddler from having an asthma attack from dying? How many of you all know that you all caught something in its early stages? You picked up something, you sent something. You saved multiple lives. Some of you, every single day, somebody's life is in your hand. Some of you who are construction workers, who even hold up signs to direct traffic. They're now telling you that you are too stupid to know what's good for you. Think about that. Think about those of you who are like my mama, who is certainly a beautiful, intelligent woman, worked for the city in different positions that she's retired from now. But she managed to raise children. And when we had something going on, when we were sick and we were different things that was happening, she moved by intuition. They're now telling you. That's right. Somebody said factory workers. How many of you all work in a hazmat position? I said, how many of you worked in hazmat capacities? You who have saved countless lives, you who are in dangerous positions every day, you who have to exercise your intelligence and your wisdom every single day, they're now telling you you're too stupid. Milton says he's a hazmat here. I love all of y'all. How many of y'all truck drivers? Somebody said y'all build trucks. Somebody said you're a pharmacist in the chat. Somebody said you're a health inspector. How many health inspectors save lives? They're telling you, look at Tan, excuse me. Somebody else just said they were oil refinery operator in safety. They're telling y'all right now, you're too stupid. They said, yeah, you make life and death decisions every day. Yes, you save lives. But they're telling you now, you're stupid. You're too dumb to know what to do. Use my talking points. And you use them against everybody that's trying to mock us, malign us, mandate us, and take our rights. Especially when the thing that they're trying to convince us to do, their scientists, their doctors, their professionals tells us it don't stop nothing, and you can actually be contagious and spread it to other people. That don't make no sense. That's from the dictionary. Somebody just put in there, IT engineer. Yes. Some of y'all just said you're a security guard. Talk black to me. Pixie said my husband is an engineer. They're telling you engineers, airport workers, hazmat folk, home health care workers, daycare workers, you parents, you construction workers. They're telling you you're too stupid today. How many of you all may not been in any of those capacities, but how many of you have ever been somewhere and you smelt something and it was gas leaking and you saved somebody's life? You move with the quickness. They're telling you you're too stupid. Somebody else just put it that they're a mental illness professional. How many of you all work in those capacities and you save somebody from taking their lives just in the nick of time? Or you work with somebody in therapy and they were getting ready to go murder somebody, kill somebody, hurt somebody. But because you sounded the alarm, you did something, you intervened, you stopped the tragedy. They're telling you you're too stupid. Use my talking points. You all are my heroes. Did you hear what I said? Somebody just said they're a mass transit worker. I said, you are my heroes. When I was taking public transportation and I see some nut on the bus or on the train acting a fool, disturbing the driver, how many of you all know the driver didn't have to say nothing if I was around and if I felt safe and I had my Ogun juice? It would be me to tell them to sit your nut jobbery down. Shut up. Because I understood and perceived the importance of their job and that our lives would be on the line on that train. Mr. Franklin, is this real? Yes, this is real. You watching me live and direct. And even if you was watching a replay of the Vicki Show, my show is so powerful, it don't matter if I'm live or not. Watch it, listen, re-listen, share it, thumbs up, comment, quote it, talk black to me. If I'm on a plane, pilot ain't got to do nothing. Somebody on there acting a fool. I'll tell you to sit your funny looking self down and shut up, Karen and Ken. How many of you all have been doing your jobs that you think in your mind is not a dangerous job or not a consequential job? But because you were driving around, you were doing something, you saw something that was dangerous, and you found out that there was gas, you found out that somebody left some drugs, somebody left. How many of you all saw something going on in your neighborhood that might have entrapped a child into the street life, but you intervened, you said something? How many of you are retired and you told your neighbor, I'll keep your children after school for a couple of hours until you get off work? How many of you said, I'm not going to let them go on the streets. I'm going to feed them, make sure they get their homework, make sure they're in a safe place. And you intervene to stop their lives from going down the drain. You are my heroes. They're telling you you're too stupid. You tell them. Not only is it about the encroachment of your rights and these mandates, they're destroying jobs, they're destroying careers. When I drive through the city, do you all see how many businesses that have been shuttered, families that have been destroyed, and Black businesses have been disproportionately affected? And we did not get $50 million that Joe Biden gave to the Asians. When the 2020, when the FBI numbers just came out, we found out that the FBI numbers basically said statistically, the alleged Asian attacks were statistically in some places unchanged, and that Black people remain the number one racial targeted group. I told y'all before any of the evidence came out that they were intentionally trying to make it seem like Black folks was intentionally attacking the Asian community so that they could get a bag. Didn't I tell you that before any news came out? Somebody reminded me the other day, a beautiful, beautiful Black man supporter messaged me on Instagram. This was a week, soon as this news broke, some days, soon as this news broke about what's the Asian presidential candidate's name? And not Kamala, the man. I said that wrong. Kamala is the Asian candidate. Didn't I say that wrong? What's the other one? From New York, y'all. What's the Asian guy's name? He's a forgettable. That's why I can't remember his name right now. Thank you. Andrew Yang. One of my supporters said, Vicki, he said, your commentary was so prophetic. He said, you told us early, when I told you I saw him on the running, I told y'all immediately that Andrew Yang was a fake and a phony. Didn't I tell you? I told you guys he was only doing it for name recognition and name elevation. And now Andrew Yang's funny looking forgettable self. Remember when he gave all the Asians credit for putting Joe Biden in office? How many of y'all remember that? Remember he disrespected us like that? How many of y'all remember that when he was running for office, Andrew Yang went to a Black church. He literally put on a Black choir robe and sang and clapped off tune. And how many of y'all remember I did shows on all of that? Mama Deb said, yes, you did. I actually forgot that I told y'all a year and a half, 2 years ago, that Andrew Yang being on the stage was a fake and a phony. He was only doing it for name recognition and a bunch of other stuff that I said. It was one of my Black masculine. Somebody say, I love me some Black men. Make that a t-shirt. Vicki love her some masculine Black men. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I said, I love me some Black men. I can't do the Black male hate. Yes, I've been hurt by Black men, but it's Black men whose major platforms I'm on right now that elevate and market my voice and put me on multiple platforms. It's Black men. It's the sisters that be holding me down with gifts and fan mail and stuff, but the brothers be coming through too. Let's keep it real. I love me some Black masculine men. God, today. That's who reached out to me to remind me, you told us this a long time ago. These fakes and phonies. Watch this. Back to this Aunt Jemele Hill. She comes out to ream this black man and to say, I really want him to look at the bigger picture. Dummy, this man is an athlete. Athletes know their bodies sometimes better than doctors do. Athletes know all kind of body parts that some of us don't even know or research. They're extraordinary physical performers. So she's assuming that this man is dumb and that he doesn't have the intelligence or the discernment to do what's best for him with his long history of activism. Raise your hand if you remember Aunt Jemele Hill caping for Colin Kaepernick. How many of y'all remember when Aunt Jemele Hill came out and was saying that even though the rules were that he wasn't supposed to be bending the knee in certain places, she advocated for him to break the rules? How many of you all know that she advocated for Colin Kaepernick to break the rules because he was taking a quote unquote principled stance? How many of y'all remember that? How many of you all know that Aunt Jemele Hill, Stephen Fetch Smith, and the other Bones and Biscuits love to talk about how our elders and ancestors broke the law even through civil disobedience because they were standing for something principled? It was against the law. It wasn't just a policy. It was against the law. They bragged about them going marching on Selma, knowing that they was putting their lives on the line. They didn't call them stupid and ignorant, did they? They called that wonderful. They called them heroes for violating the law. But now that black folks are taking principled stands, exercising the right to choose, a type of civil disobedience, a type of bending the knee, this proves to you that Jemele Hill is controlled opposition. And so is Stephen A. Smith and the other funny looking Bones and Biscuits. What do you mean controlled opposition? That means that the white supremacy will give the appearance that they're giving a voice to resistance to white supremacy. They'll let an Angela Rye, a Roland Martin, a Joy Reid talk that black talk. So long as they tell you to keep voting, so long as they tell you don't worry about reparations, so long as they tell you to do the mandates, so long as they tell you to submit to white supremacy, they don't care about substantive anti-racism stances. Do you all understand? Jemele pretended like she was all for that black talk with Colin Kaepernick. But when it comes down to your actual body and the government telling you what to do, she's sitting there dogging him out. But not just him. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, family. Not just her. I said not just him. Not just her. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit education or personal use tips to balance. Now, how many of you all know that Fetch, Stephen A. Smith, has a long history of raccoonery, bones and biscuitry, and Uncle Ruckusing and shucking and jiving? Talk black to me. Stephen A. Smith act like he talked that black talk sometimes too. But whenever Master's pockets are hurting, he's sent out there as the do boy or the doo-doo boy to do the work and pick up the trash of the white supremacists, right? Talk black to me. Stephen A. Smith's funny looking self . Watch this. Is this it? Don't start playing with my stuff now that I'm going. Now, how many of y'all know I've done shows before? And when I highlight what I'm going to talk about, sometimes the funny looking people will delete a post. They'll make something go private. Hold on. Let me get this. Let me go to another thing. Okay, I got another one here. Listen to what he said. Again, this is on the copyright here for 1976. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. Stephen A. Smith calls Kyrie selfish. He says selfishness doesn't work on a team trying to win a championship.
Or play with them.
Uh-oh.
Participate. Basically until he is vaccinated, essentially. Let me explain what the Nets are really. Kyrie Irving is too selfish to be a member of the team.
You hear that?
What started as some understandable vaccine hesitancy, which we all possess, by the way, then grew into stubbornness. Watching one too many videos on YouTube has risen.
Y'all
to
hear
the
this
level
fool?
of strict.
He said, did you all hear this fool? Did you hear what he just said? He said he's selfish and he watched one too many videos on YouTube. Do you see how black folk like Stephen A. Smith, black looking people, white people's black people, just like Aunt Jemele Hill, they always throw out something to make the black man look stupid. They imply that they're stupid by saying he watched one too many YouTubes. If YouTube is so terrible and so horrible, why is it that CNN, Fox News, ABC, CBS, MSNBC, all trying to come to social media? Why are they trying to take over alternative media? Because the statistics show, the numbers show, the demographics of their numbers show that their numbers are falling and that the majority of folks are listening to us. Thumbs up, family. Let me hurry up. Some of y'all saying I'm buffering. I'm trying to hurry up, beloved. Thumbs up, share, share, share. Let me hurry up and end this broadcast. Don't go nowhere yet. He called him selfish, said he's looking at too many videos because he ain't worried about no championship. He sat up there and told him, yeah, it's okay to be hesitant. Akeem said, no, you're not buffering. Thank you, beloved. Watch this. Thumbs up, share, family. Listen. Do you see how the bones and biscuits tell you it's okay to be hesitant? But when Zaddy and white supremacist America tell you to let them inject something in you, do it. Do you all understand this? Stephen A. Smith said Kyrie is not willing to sacrifice for the team to get a shot. Y'all listen. Stephen A. Smith is advocating for Kyrie Irving to be the sacrificial lamb of crucifixion, just like they did many of our ancestors when they crucified them. What do you mean when they crucified them, Vicki? When they lynched them? When they dismembered them? When they set their bodies on fire? Many times those that were engaged in those activities were clergy folk, and they did it on Sunday because it was a Christian white ritual. I hope Kyrie stays strong. Now they're telling him all the money he's going to lose as if he's too stupid. How many of you all know that the devil always says to a God, offers him the world and to take it away from him if he doesn't do what he wants him to do? But how many of you all know that on another video from CNN I was watching, this black chick who also, this is her, Kyrie Champion. She was on CNN pushing this same mess where they're talking about all the money you're going to lose. trying to act like what you're doing doesn't make any sense. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. They want you to be the sacrifice for the white supremacists and do what they tell you to do at the end of the day. They don't mind you talking about how America has screwed over black folks in particular, but they still demand that we be slaves. This is about slavery, family. This is about the ownership of our bodies. If he does the right thing, God will make sure he's okay in the end. Plus, what I say to you guys all the time, we're at war. There are different kinds of soldiers. When you stand on stuff principally, sometimes in your lifetime, you might be sacrificing for a greater good, but your essence, your reality will live on in the worlds to come. But when you're a biscuit, like Kyrie Champion, when you're a biscuit like Jemele Hill, made up of flour and baking powder, salt, and sugar, those ingredients ain't gonna make it into the new world. We're gonna neutralize that, baby, and you'll be forever forgotten. A coward, which that's what they are, dies 1,000 deaths. I pray he stands strong. What he's been doing so far is the right thing to do as a free-thinking black man. And I want every one of these biscuits to know that your day of reckoning is coming. I'm talking about spiritually. I'm talking about metaphysically. And that God will deal with you. And just like he's going to judge our 500-year-old open enemies, your bones and biscuits are going to be judged too. Not thought well of, not spared. The authoritarian Democrats that's pushing this modern slavery will be forgotten and, thank God, dealt with by the ancestors. They must be. And again, I'm not talking about physical stuff, us going out to do, family. Y'all know I'm always responsible in my commentary, and I'm very clear. But we don't have any love or respect for no Aunt Jemimas and your stepping fetches. Let me get ready to go, family. There's so much more that I could say, but I wanted to shout out our brother, ask him to encourage him to stay strong. Make sure that you join, sign up today for my life-changing ancestral code webinar coming up Sunday, October 24th, family. You only got about a week or so to join. And this is for the elite. I want to share with you, I'm talking about supernatural information codes that I was given, and I received confirmation on some of it after the fact. This will change your life. We're going to be engaged in an actual activation that relates to the codes, your royal bloodline, the secrets that NASA knows, the government knows, the powerful know. But the question is, do you know? And do you know how to access it? Go to MissVickiTV.com, MissVickiTV.com. The link is in the chat. Miss Vicki, MissVickiTV.com. Also, make sure that you sign up for this month's All Black National Convention, where I'll be there. So many world shakers, history makers will be there as well. I'm going to be doing a keynote at the annual All Black National Convention. Dr. Boyce Watkins, our brother Rizza Islam, brother Nuri Muhammad, so many financial people, so many others, Dr. Claude Anderson. I shouldn't even start naming names. There's so many powerful people, other Fly Nubian queens and others. You don't want to miss it. Your life will never be the same. All Black National Convention, All Black National Convention. Register today. Beloved, I can't wait to see you again.